As a species, cats manage to be so magnificently gorgeous in a huge variety of coat colors and patterns: calicos, tabbies, bicolors, and color prints. Feeling confused yet? These are the types of main cat colors and patterns you should know. Number 10. Color. A cat's color depends upon the presence of pigmentation in the epidermis. For cats, only two pigments exist: black and red. All cats, no matter what color they are on the outside, are genetically either black or red, or in females a combination of the two. All other colors result from other genetic factors or modifiers acting on these two pigments. Pigments are produced in cells called melanocytes, and the distribution and number of these cells are determined by the cat's genetic makeup. These cells pass the pigment onto the cat's hair, skin, and eyes, and create the pattern and color. Three specific genes are essential to the cat's colorful exterior: pigment, color, and density. The pigment gene determines the amount of pigment that distributes over the cat's body. The color gene determines the intensity of the cat's color. The density gene determines the density of the pigmentation. The more densely packed the pigment, the darker the color will be. Number 9. Sex-linked color. The gene for red, also called orange, is carried on the X chromosome, and that's why it's called a sex-linked color. Females have two X chromosomes, while males have one X and one Y chromosome. Since the X chromosome is longer than the Y, no location for the red gene exists on the Y chromosome. Therefore, male cats with their one X chromosome always express whatever color gene is present on that chromosome. If the gene is red, he will be a red tabby. If he receives the black gene, he will be black or one of its variations, depending upon its genetic makeup. Number 8. The tabby pattern. When talking about cat's pattern, refers to the color distribution on a cat's coat that forms a particular pattern, such as tabby stripes. Just as all cats are genetically black or red, all cats are genetically tabbies, no matter what pattern they appear to be on the outside. All possess one or more of 4 tabby genes: mackerel, classic, ticked, and spotted. Although these patterns are quite different in appearance, they are all variations of mackerel tabby from which the others arose. Number 7. The 7 ancient mutations. So now we know all cats are tabbies and are either black or red, or both if female. However, the presence of other genes can mask the stripes and cause changes in the cat's coloration. Researchers have identified 7 mutations that occurred many years ago, when felines had only recently become so-called domestic animals. These mutations are not the only ones that affect color and pattern, but they are essential for the myriad color, pattern, and coat varieties we see in cats today. They are the classic tabby pattern, which is recessive to the original mackerel tabby pattern; sex-linked red, which changes black to red; non-agouti, which masks the tabby pattern. If a cat inherits 2 copies of the non-agouti gene, she will have no stripes, although genetically she's still a tabby. Dominant white, which is dominant 2, and masks the expression of all other color genes. This gene can also mask the underlying stripes. Combined with blue eyes, this gene has been linked to deafness in cats. Dilute, which is recessive to dense coloration. This mutation creates a softer, paler version of a dominant color. For example, blue is the dilute of black, and cream is the dilute of red. Piebald spotting factor, which creates areas of white. This gene is incompletely dominant and is affected by modifying genes, which causes the white areas to vary greatly in size and location. Long hair, which is recessive to short hair. A system of internationally recognized symbols was established to make it easier to understand the feline color genes and relationships to one another. Capital letters indicate dominant genes, while lowercase letters represent recessive genes. Number 6. Today's colors and patterns. The mixing and matching of these genes gives us the more than 300 color and pattern combinations we see in cats today. Since so many exist, cat color and pattern is generally broken into 5 divisions or categories to make it easier to organize. These divisions are solid, tabby, shaded, party color, and pointed. Number 5, solid. In the cat fancy, a solid color cat is any cat that is one solid color without recognizable stripes, spots, ticking, patches of white, or shading. These cats are sometimes called self-colored, although this term is more commonly used in Great Britain. Solid colored cats can be found in many breeds. In some breeds, breeders have worked very hard to eliminate any residual tabby striping and make the coat a consistent color. Common solid colors are black, solid ebony black to the roots. Solid black cats can be found in many breeds such as the Persian, Oriental Shorthair, and the Bombay. Blue, a soft gray color. Solid blue breeds include the Russian Blue, Korat, and the Chartreuse. Brown, a rich chocolate brown color seen in breeds such as the Havana Brown and the Tiffany Chantilly. Red, although called red, this color is actually orange. Many breeds bear this color. White, solid white to the roots. Number 4, tabby. Tabbies can be found in many breeds as well as in many random bred domestic cats. 5 varieties exist. Mackerel tabby. Mackerel tabbies have thinner stripes that radiate down the sides from the spine like the bone of a fish, hence the name. Many breeds possess this pattern, including the American Shorthair and Maine Coon. Classic blotched tabby. Classic tabbies have wider stripes and often have swirls or bullseye on their sides. Many breeds, such as the American Shorthair and Maine Coon, possess this pattern. Ticked, agouti tabby. Each hair of a ticked tabby is decorated with alternating bands of lighter and darker color. Number 3, shaded and smoke. Shaded and smoke varieties, also called the silver group, all possess darker colored hair tips, overlying a paler undercolor or ground color, giving the coat a contrasting or shimmering appearance. The effect is created by the dominant inhibitor gene, I, which inhibits the pigmentation in the hair. These varieties come in many colors, including black, blue, red, and cream, and patterns such as tabby and tortoiseshell. The golden color group is similar to the silver, except that the ground color is a rich cream instead of white. This effect is created by polygenes rather than the inhibitor gene. Number 2, party color. Depending upon the cat's association, a party color is a cat that has patches of 2 or more colors, or that has any color or pattern combination with white. Some of the most common party colors include calico, white with patches of black and red; dilute calico, white with patches of blue and cream; chocolate calico, white with patches of chocolate and red; tortoiseshell, torty, black with patches of red; blue cream, blue with patches of cream; chocolate torty, rich chocolate brown with patches of red; lilac cream, warm pinkish toned lavender with patches of cream; van, mostly white with patches of color on the head and tail; mitted, predominantly colored with white on the paws, back legs, chest, and chin; piebald, harlequin, mostly white with patches of color usually on the extremities; bicolor, approximately half white and half another color. Number 1, pointed pattern. The pointed pattern can be found in many breeds, but is most commonly associated with the Siamese and other Oriental breeds and with the Himalayan. Common colors include seal point, pale fawn or cream body with deep seal brown on the points; blue point, platinum gray or bluish body with deeper grayish blue points; chocolate point, ivory body with warm milk chocolate points; lilac point, even milk white body with lilac gray or pinkish points; fawn point, ivory cream body with warm beige to taupe points; red point, Warm, creamy white body with deep orange-red points. Cream point, white body with cream points. Tortie point, creamy white with seal and red patches on the points. Lynx point, light-colored body with dark tabby stripes on the points. Tortie lynx point, creamy white or pale fawn body and beige-brown points with dark brown tabby markings and patches of red. Do let us know in the comments if you are able to distinguish between cat color and patterns. Please subscribe to the All Cats. Thanks for watching.